Boy, oh boy, was it great to see the Raptors playing in front of their fans at home. Although it was the preseason and the arena wasn't sold out, it was still great to see the players back where they belong. I am sure the home opener is gonna be booming. Before I start the meat of this video, I just want to preface by saying that it is only a preseason game and we should read into everything that happened. Just joking. However, the important thing to take away from the preseason game is the way the team played, the way players were being used, and the way players played with each other. In addition to other things, these are things we can look at and analyze because it will be translated to the regular season. The one thing that will definitely translate to the regular season is the way the Raptors play their defense. God damn, is that defense scary. It is not just the length, height, and space that the Raptors are bringing to their defense, but it is the energy and hustle from every single player. Imagine driving into the lane, but have 6 hands and arms around you because they are completely all over the place. This energy and hustle just causes havoc and chaos for the other team and results in turnovers and inefficient shots. I'm sure with Nick Nurse at the helm, being the brains of the operation and all, he will make things worse for opposing offenses by giving them different looks, whether it's man-to-man defense to various zone formations. He will find a way to use and abuse defense to give them victories. Although it was expected, it was still great to see them playing defense from the jump, and by the jump I mean right from the tip-off. The next thing I want to touch up on is the pace of play the Raptors were showing. It seemed the entire game they were playing with a go 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 mentality. It was not just off of turnovers or rebounds, but even when the other team made a basket, they would respond with a quick grab of the ball, a speedy inbound, and the team was already off to the races. There were times when a Philly player was in the middle of a celebration and just had to stop halfway because the Raptors had no time for any of that shit. More importantly, they showed off their versatility in this pace. After defensive rebounds, instead of the big men waiting around for their point guard to come get the ball, they would just push the ball forward, either with their own dribbles or make a pass to the midcourt. This is huge because it allows the Raptors to use their natural advantage, which is, their length, height, and athleticism. Speaking of length, height, and athleticism, I know y'all been waiting for me to talk about Scotty Barnes. He had a great game with 13 points, 9 boards, 6 dimes, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. The way he is stuffing the stat sheet is pretty much what we should be expecting for his rookie season throughout the regular season. However, what I loved the most was how the Raptors used him, and I'm sure they will use him the same way throughout the regular season. If he got the defensive board, he was given the green light to just go, and away he went. This really allowed him to catch defenses off guard and allow him to get some easy buckets, but also show off his underrated playmaking ability. He is going to be an amazing weapon in their full court offense, especially when you see how much energy and hustle he plays with every night. The way they use the half court is a little bit interesting. They put him in spots similar to how the Bucks use Giannis. Now I'm not saying it's Giannis, but the way they used him is similar. Low post and face-ups to purely get shots near the rim. We know that Scotty Barnes needs to work on his perimeter game offensively, but I love that they are playing to his strengths and putting him in spots that he is comfortable being in. Outside of Scotty Barnes, the players all Raptors fans need to have their eyes on are the power forwards and centers. We all knew that Siakam was going to be out for at least a month, but now Chris Boucher is also out for a month with a broken finger. Pretty gutting news considering how great he was last year, but the bright side is he will be back for this season. However, now the attention turns to Kem Birch and Precious, who kind of play that hybrid power forward slash center position and will be relied upon to fill the gap left by Boucher. Precious got the start as center and had a pretty good game considering he splashed a three-pointer but also nabbed 7 boards and 2 blocks. Pretty much what you want to see from your starting center. Birch did not play due to health and safety protocols, so we will have to be patient on his debut. Outside of that, the last thing I wanted to talk about was the confirmation that Fred VanVleet and Goran Dragic will be playing together in some of their lineups. In that preseason game, they were super comfortable next to each other and will give the Raptors an offensive boost when they share the court. Look, it was one game and I'm not going to really break down the stats yet. I'll probably do that when the preseason is coming towards the end and we have a bigger sample size and more games to look at. But all in all, there were things that the Raptors showed in this particular game that we will also see in the regular season and the rest of the preseason games. And hopefully, those strategies will lead them into the playoffs.